What up, bitch? Alright. I'm trying to power myself through because I'm on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Day 4 of another fucking head cold. Hot diggity. It's been another one of those goddamn weeks. Yeah, I keep getting head colds. I gotta learn how to do that immune defense thing. I don't know. Do I gotta go to karate lessons or something? And then when I see germs, I just fight them off. Anyway, so I got two things that are not JB related, and then everything else is. Why? Because they've had I gotta stop swearing. They've had a buy one get one free sale, and I've gone not too crazy. I've been very smart with what I've bought. So let's show you the things that I bought before that, and then I'll show you the things that I bought for the sale. So then the rest of the title of the video of, oh my god, buy one get one free, but in brackets again. I know brackets are also called parentheses, but still, you learn something new every day. Like how there was multiple of these movies, baby. Amityville, the Cursed Collection. This is from Vinegar Syndrome. I actually got this on Facebook Marketplace. They're all still in their plastic because a guy had all 4 of them, and he was selling the box set for $100, and I was like, hey, that's actually pretty good. I already had the 1992 It's About Time film, but I was also like, you know what? Why not, you know? So I got it. The box itself didn't come in shrink wrap, but these did, so I'll briefly show them off. I do really love the box design. Also, this, gives me a more updated selection because I already had the original trilogy. So now I have number 4, The Evil Escapes. These are all themed around a cursed item. They're all 4K scans. I know it's going to be very shiny, reflective. I apologize for that. This is the one I already had. It's About Time, so I got to now give my spare copy to a friend because I wanted to get this set, and then it sold out, so I didn't get it. Now I have it for actually a lot cheaper than everyone else bought it for, including, or at least what it's reselling for, because it's reselling for like $300. So anyway, again, 4K scan from the 35mm negative. They've all got interviews of the directors and the cast and stuff. All Region A. If my throat sounds gargly and weird, it's because, again, I lost my voice last night because we went out. This is a new generation, same diff in terms of 4K scan, audio commentary, 2 interviews, which is great. Yeah. And the last one, Dollhouse. So yeah, I do like the theme of these, how they've all got that cursed item thing. They're all 4K scans, which is great. They've all got interviews. This also has 3 different interviews. They've all got reversible artwork as well. So I can't wait to really dig into it, but obviously, I haven't really gotten up to that stage yet because I've been kind of busy. But yeah. And then from the Cinemaniacs, which I've been waiting to get this for 2 or 3 months now, Vampires on 4K. Which was a whole story of its own, that Hyundai was buying a bunch of things, and I was like, oh, here's a list that I want, and she got all of them, and I got them 2 or 3 months ago, and this one was meant to come in before the second most recent Cinemaniacs, and that's once every month now, and it was meant to come in the Monday after that, so I was like, that's alright, if I am in her area, I'll drop by, and then the next Cinemaniacs happened, and she wasn't there, and I messaged her about it, and she didn't get back to me, and then we had a meet-up on the Friday, this being yesterday, before I'm filming, and she said that it never actually came in. They cancelled the order, and I'd already paid for it. So she did me a solid, and she actually bought it from Outrun, and they shipped it within a day. And she didn't even do express postage or anything. It just got to my place within a day, which is insane. It's not the slipcover version, but even though it did come out this year, which is kind of strange that it doesn't have a slip, which is a little annoying, only because all the rest of mine have slips for, the Scream Factory 4Ks. But yeah, I'm just happy to have the 4K. With the Blu-ray, I mostly got this as the upgrade because I had the Powerhouse version, which had this and Ghost of Mars, which I eventually gave to a friend so I could get the 4K of this and 4K of Ghost of Mars, which even through rewatching Ghost of Mars, still don't love that film. I did the first time, didn't this time, so hopefully I want to love this one more, because this one has a cast I like more, the concept's much more fun, Western vampire, Cheryl Lynn is in it, which is wonderful. I think James Woods, he's a fucking nutter, but at least he's in the movie. Yeah, it's got a, it's Carpenter. It's fine. It's good. Okay, Now we get to the fun part. Even though I already love everything else that was there, my god, my voice. Buy one, get one free. Okay. I guess I'll do the first bundle and the second bundle, because the second bundle is still in its plastic. So we're going to start off with these two. We got In the Lost Lands and Megalopolis. This was a $30 bundle, 30 for one, $26.98 for the other, so it became $30. This is the brand new Paul W.S. Anderson film. I did a whole video talking about all of these films. Saw this in cinema for $10. Disappointed that we're not getting a 4K release in Australia, but at the same time, what does it fucking matter anymore? Mostly actually disappointed by there's no special features, and I'm like, why? Anderson's always had special features on all of his releases. I'm pretty sure, like, even up until Monster Hunter, which didn't have a commentary, which was the first one of his that didn't have a commentary, but it at least had a bunch of, like, interviews and shit. I'm like, because it was, I think it was still Universal, but, like, it still had a bunch of interviews. This has nothing. So that's really disappointing. I would have at least liked a commentary with Anderson, just because it would have been nice to have gotten an idea of what he was going for this film. You know, if you really need that, given it's a Paul W.S. Anderson film. And if you know his filmography, you know exactly what he's going for, so it doesn't matter. But I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it. It's not amazing, but it's like most of his filmography, except for those couple that are really great. So again, I did a whole video talking about every one of his films. That was a joy. Megalopolis, as I said earlier, because apparently the US is not getting the physical media release, except they might still be getting one with an exclusive commentary. I don't fucking care. I watched this in IMAX, in like its last day in IMAX in Melbourne, and it was a Tuesday, so it was cheap tickets. So getting this as the get one for free, I'm like, look, I'll be honest, it's hard to say that if I'll watch this again, but at least I have it, and I kind of want to put some kind of respect towards that. There is a 4K in the UK that exists, but apparently it's like standard dynamic range, so it's not even a HDR thing. And again, there's no special features. This one has a 5.0 English and a 2.0 English. But yeah, I would have maybe preferred to get a 4K for this, but it's like, you know, sometimes you just get what you can fucking get, so I don't know. They had these next two were $75 combined, because they were $75 individually. The 4K limited edition plus Blu-ray plus 3D Blu-ray of It Came from Outer Space. I do actually already have a Blu-ray of this, which is kind of funny, and I just was really, really wanting to get this because it seemed so hard to get for some reason. I still have not seen it, which is really bad on me, because that would at least give me more merit as to having bought it. But, you know, I think I bought the old Blu-ray, which was actually from a 4K restoration, which came with the 3D. I bought the old one with... How do I even say it? I bought the old one, comes with 3D and Blu-ray. I think it's a 4K restoration. I knew that there was a UHD out, but I still bought it because it was cheaper. I only got it for maybe $20 or something. But still, you know, this is at least 4K, sure. So you get a 4K on the first disc. The second disc is the Blu-ray, and the third disc is the 3D Blu-ray, which is, it's cute to have. It does have reversible artwork, but it's not really. It's just like an interior liner of just like the characters, which obviously in a black case is a wasted potential, and it's like they don't have a standard release of this, so I don't really see why they would do that. But I do love that it comes with alternate artwork. You know, I'm a fan of Jack Arnold's films, of the very few, but some of my absolute favourites, with Creature from Black Lagoon, of course. So I'm very eager to watch this, especially because this was another one of his many experiments in 3D. Plus, it comes with a audio commentary by Tom Weaver on the 4K and Blu-ray only. I really like how it says that, so it's not on the 3D Blu-ray, or at least I imagine it's not. Jack Arnold remembers It Came from Outer Space, which is a Blu-ray only interview from 1983, the 3D Girl interview with actress Kathleen Hughes from 2004, and the Universe According to Universal documentary, which is on both discs. And bonus feature, It Came from Outer Space 2 from 1996 in standard definition on the Blu-ray disc. So it does come with the sequel. But yeah, I think the Universe According to Universal documentary is on most releases for Universal. I've got it on so many other releases from Universal before that I'm like, it's not... I don't think I've seen it, but like I do already have it, but it's nice to have the extra bonus features, you know? It does come with art cards as well, which, you know, I know it's not most people's favorites these days, but it is just high glossy images, which are just stills from the movie or just stuff to advertise when they had it for original lobby cards kind of deal, you know? So it's not nothing too crazy. And now for something a bit more crazy, Dune. June. Look at that, limited. Wow, lenticular. Beautiful, wow. Actually not a bad image, still lenticular. So this comes with the theatrical and extended cuts. Nice enough artwork as well. This one I was not planning to get, and I have kind of been holding off for a very, very, very long time. But it comes with, as you see, there are a lot of special features, most of which I already had, except for the fact that this comes with the extended cut and a audio commentary for the extended cut by Max Avery. And it also comes with the Sleeper Must Awaken Making June, which is the extended feature-length documentary that was meant to be in the Arrow video set and wasn't because they didn't get it done in time. Which a lot of people were pissed off about. And then there's got a couple of featurettes from the Beyond Imagination merchandising Dune and Prophecy Fulfilled, which is also from the Arrow video set. And then a bunch of extra documentaries and featurettes. And a bunch of other stuff, all of which I'm pretty sure were on the Arrow video set, but it's also just nice that they're also on this. So this is like, out of 2,000 units, arguably the most definitive version to get. Technically, like the version I have for the Arrow video version is like the deluxe 4K steelbook set with the big booklet and everything. Which is worth noting because when I rewatched it earlier in the year, because of course Lynch had passed away, was doing a bunch of reviews, just watching all of his films again, and I watched the 4K for the first time because I hadn't seen it since I saw it in cinema at the Astor back in like 2018 or whatever, maybe 2019, but I think it was 2018. I watched it with my brother and his girlfriend because they had never seen it and they liked the, Villeneuve films. And lo and behold, the 4K started glitching and had a lot of issues. So I put on the Blu-ray disc, which looked really good anyway. Like, it didn't have, obviously, the fact that it wasn't a UHD disc and it didn't have Dolby Vision, but it looked really good. And I'm like, wow, this is actually like, I don't think I need the UHD disc. And apparently, from what I've read, this Blu-ray here, this is actually the same scan that Arrow Video used, including the fact that apparently the extended TV cut is, again, the same scan, but just with the actual, like, the extended part inserts, which apparently are also in 1080p, not, like, standard definition or anything. So apparently it's actually a really good fucking version to get, which is crazy. My god, my voice! I'm kind of doing it a little bit on purpose, but at the same time. So yeah, it's an extra 40 minutes long for the extended cut, the Alan Smithy cut. I will probably watch it eventually, because I'm not a huge fan of this film anyway. I do enjoy it. It's got some great production design, good cast. It's got a really interesting selection of visuals. The sandworm is a lot more impressive, I think, in this one. A lot of those, blue screen kind of puppetry, stop-motion effects I really, really love. So it has a lot of that stuff. The story is great for the first half. The second half drops off majorly because it rushes too much. So it has its ups and downs. Sting is in it, if that's a good thing or not. So I'm kind of actually really happy to have this, because I do actually want to do a comparison with the Arrow Video Blu-ray, and to see if there is much of a difference. But I imagine maybe the Blu-ray from Arrow will have a slightly better encoding, but I don't know if that'll be obvious to pick up. But yeah, I kind of don't mind that I've got this as well. So yeah, even though I have heard that the Spice Diver cut, which has been edited and released on YouTube, is a better version because it cuts this with the extended cut and like some extra deleted scenes and makes a better version of the whole thing for like 3 hours long. This is already 3 hours long for the extended cut, so maybe it's longer, but I've heard it's better, so I might check that out as well. That needs a physical release. It won't happen, fan it, And then, this was $129 for the two of these. We got the Thai horror set from, there goes the thingy. So I wasn't going to get this initially, actually. Had to go to several different stores. I went to one store, which I got Megalopolis and the other film, Lost Lands. I had ordered for click and collect. Went there, found it came from outer space, even though it didn't say it was there online. It didn't say it was anywhere online. I found one in Springvale. I'm like, okay, that's nice. And Dune was at the other store that I went to. So I was like, oh great, I'll grab, like, It Came From Outer Space and Dune together because they're both the same price. Smart. Had to go to a different store, which I'd called ahead for the next set, which I found, which they had, great, wonderful. And they didn't have a third set that I wanted, which I actually got today. So I'll show you that in a bit. But I got this. I figured, fuck it, this was 119, the other one was 129. I'm like, actually, this is 115. The other one was 129, so at least this is like this set is like 8 films. 8 Thai horror films by Umbrella. Obviously, on the website, for like 10 extra bucks or whatever, you could get like posters and shit. I'm like, I'm good. But these all come with critical commentaries, which is really interesting. So disc 1 is Dorm and Alone, both of which come with interviews and commentaries up the wazoo. There are so many. There's video essays. I think just the easy way to say it, there are video essays, there are commentaries, there is interviews and everything. There's so much stuff on these discs. And they are, like, properly, like, you know, I think it's 2 that's coming soon in Ladderland, and this one's The Promised and Countdown on the second disc. Reversible artwork is just a still from one of the images, and given that there was already 4 films per set, it's not really much for swapping around, is there? And this one's Dorm, Alone, Phobia, which might be Phobia, and Phobia 2. Actually, it would be Phobia. I wonder why it's called Phobia. Yeah, so 1 and 2. It's kind of nice how Phobia and Phobia 2... Phobia, it's such a... Anyway, silly name. Cool that they're on one disc, you know? And again, it's crazy in a way because, again, Phobia, they've got audio commentary. Both of them have audio commentaries. Oh, Alexander Helen Nicholas is on that. Cool. Early career and inspiration, interview of the director, interview with a different director. There's a Finding Fear in Small Doses video essay, Double Trouble films of Park Pum, Wongpum, and Bang Joon. Oh my god. Okay, so I can't pronounce Thai names for shit, so fuck ton of video essays. Which is great. Each one has like such a respective essay. Hey look, we got an audio commentary, an interview with the director, and a video essay per film. That's really nice. And just in general, the artwork is quite good as well. It's a very interesting amalgamation, which I'm like, well, how else are you going to kind of capture all of this when there's 8 films in one set? But these are all from like 2007 to 2013, so it's an interesting look. I'm curious to see what they're like. One that I was eagerly keen for, and again had to call them because on the line it said it wasn't available. Apparently it was selling out like fucking hotcakes. Tales of Adventure number 5. This one I just love that I have. Obviously it comes with all of those films. I don't even think it's focused. It is. Okay. That's The Devil Girl from Mars, I believe it's called. Metaluna Mutant, the last of the Universal Monsters. Everyone always says it's Creature from the Black Lagoon, but my guy, Metaluna Mutant's a Universal Monster. Well, he is. It is. I don't even know if they're gendered. Anyway, the 27th Day, the Night the World Exploded, This Island Earth, which is what the Metaluna Mutant is from, The Devil Girl from Mars, and The Gamma People. I love 50s sci-fi. Do you remember when, like, genres were fun? Fucking love them. So I'll brisk through these briefly. This Island Earth, audio commentary with the Serial at Midnight podcast's Heath Holland. This Island Earth, alternate 1:33:1 aspect ratio, as it is in 1:85:1. So that's cool. Trailers from Hell, Joe Dante on This Island Earth, which he loves the film. He had the Metaluna Mutant in his film, the one with the Looney Tunes, and that was beautiful, because that was like the best looking version of the Metaluna Mutant. The 27th Day, dun dun dun. Actually, this is a 2-pack. 27th Day and The Night the World Exploded. Both just 1080p presentations. Arguably lackluster, but at least... Okay, so it actually has... It's interesting how they've cut the artwork on the disc in half. So if you prefer the 27th Day... if you prefer The Night the World Exploded, then that's the other artwork. So you could always just, like, flip them over. Which is nice. It has 27th Day there, but it flips on the other side. So then The Night the World Exploded is the first one. So I like when they do that. They don't need to do that, but I like when they do that. Devil Girl from Mars. This one, again, a new restoration from Studio Canal. Audio commentary by Philippa Berry. Audio commentary by Kim Newman and Barry Forshaw. Very nice. And Invasion from Outer Space interview with John Tarleton and interview with, again, Kim Newman. A lot of Kim Newman on this. God, how much does the guy have to say about this one movie? There's not much to show on the inside. Obviously, you have your little card, which emphasizes all the details. Region free. The Gamma People. 1080p, Underwater City, bonus film. Oh, it comes with another film. There's another film. So yeah, this has the Underwater City, bonus film in standard definition. So that's nice because, again, it's a bonus feature, so they've got no actual artwork or anything for it. So, yeah, worth noting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 films in total. But yeah, no artwork for the Underwater City at all, which is disappointing, but they sometimes have to do that, I feel like, for, I don't know, legal rights or something. Maybe it's just because they can't give a high-definition version. I don't know. Do you need legal reasons to not have the artwork so it can be cheaper? I don't know, probably. Who cares? Next up, we have, these are the last 4. This one was $139, which is strange. I thought the Tales from Adventure 5 was $129, and this was $139. Maybe this was $129. Nope, $139. Anyway, got Tales from Adventure number 2. I didn't already have this one. My God, my voice is just woohoo. I already had number 1 and number 4, and now I've got number 2 and number 5. So I'm missing number 3 and number 6. 3 and 6, I believe, are both war films, like 40s, 50s, World War II kind of war films, which I kind of like in a way. I don't know. I feel like they should have good reflections like that, but I guess not. Who cares? If it was a reflection, then this would, number 2 would be like number 5, which number 5 is sci-fi's. This is not sci-fi. Collection number 2, selection of films there. Not a great amount of special features. Angel Amazon, what the fuck am I saying to myself? Okay, this is a 2-pack. Angel of the Amazon, which is in 4K scan, with an audio commentary by Philippa Berry, and Daughter of the Jungle, which is in a 4K scan again, with a audio commentary by Gary Girani. So that's nice. So yeah, just like the other one, where it's reversible artwork. A nice addition. The Fair Wind to Java. This one I don't think has any special... 4K scan from the free strip True Color Negative. Very nice. And a commentary by film historian Sam Daigan. So that's... yeah. Not bad. Elephant Walk, which I feel like I've heard of this one before. HD 1080p presentation with audio commentary by, again, Gary Girani. Safari, which is just a 1080p presentation. So a bit more of a lackluster set, I think, in that regard. But at the same time, it's nice to have all the films. And I think it's also just nice to just have another one of the collection. So if I'm going to go all out with one of these series, the Tales of Adventure series has been quite fun. So I like adventure films, but also I like how they're taking different genres. Like these are all like, you know, safari, Amazon, African kind of areas and whatever. I'd say maybe Amazon, given Amazon, Java, elephant, safari, jungle. It's very Amazon-esque, but again, safari can also be considered, you know, African, so yeah. Anyway, a good theme. Good theme. Blaxploitation. Finally got this one. This is the 4-film set, The Legend of Black Charlie. I know the names are different in the original version. They don't use the word black, they use the racial slur, which obviously they didn't use in this set. Who would have fucking thought it? I can't believe people complained about that. The Soul of Black Charlie, Superfly TNT, and Detroit 9000. This was $119, but because I got it with the Tales of Adventure 5, I got this for freebie. Yay, baby! Oh, I like the artwork on the back. I know I didn't show the artwork for the Amazon one at the back, I apologize. But yeah, so this is another one of those ones I want to get. I wanted to find it at the store that I found the other Tales from Adventure set, the set number 5, but I could not find it. So I obviously got the Thai Horror instead. So you got The Legend of Black Charlie, which is a 4K restoration, which is nice. Brief History of Blaxploitation, which is always good. And an audio commentary by Mark Sargent, so, very nice. It's always nice when they have a way to explain, the legacy of a film and everything, and where it kind of comes from. Again, maybe it's curious that they didn't utilize the N-word in their goddamn titles. To my knowledge, they don't use the original title name as well, because to be fair, it's just not necessary. This is the sequel, The Soul of Black Charlie. Again, 4K scan, audio commentary by Mark Sargent, The Legend of Fred Williamson, a Blaxploitation hero, interview of actor Fred Williamson. So, yeah. Superfly TNT, again, the 4K restoration, and Mike Sargent's doing yet again another audio commentary. I think this one's also with Brian Reisman. And Detroit 9000. I love this original artwork. It's just, Blaxploitation artwork's gorgeous. This is just a standard 1080p presentation, but Mike Coven, author of Blaxploitation Films, did the audio commentary. So, yeah. Second last, we have the Rocky Ultimate Knockout Collection. This was actually the freebie. This was $75. I got a different set for $90. I'm going to keep this in plastic for now. I don't care to take it out, but it actually didn't have a price tag on it, which is strange. But this is the new version of the 4K set, which comes with Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa. It has the remastered, properly fixed up like audio and shit. That was apparently a problem with the original 5 film set, which I was never going to get that set because I'm like, I already have the original set, which comes with all of these films. Plus, I'd bought the Rocky film on Blu-ray originally, the first film, which was a Classics Remastered, like 4K scan anyway. And now I've got the UHD version, so I didn't really care to get the sequels in 4K until this set came out, and now I get it as a freebie. Genius. It also comes with the theatrical version of Rocky 4 with the Rocky vs. Drago, the Ultimate Director's Cut, and the making of Rocky vs. Drago Keep Punching. So it's got 2 cuts of Rocky 4, and Rocky 6, Rocky Balboa, comes with the theatrical and director's cut. I don't think I care to watch the director's cuts of them. I might with Rocky 4, could be interesting, different kind of tone and everything. Worth noting, it does actually stipulate that it does have a bonus Blu-ray disc in the set, which comes with the special features from Rocky and the extended behind-the-scenes documentary, The Making of Rocky vs. Drago Keep Punching. So, just kind of nice that they have the special features, because I'm pretty sure the original Rocky set that I had did not come with any special features, but the Rocky 4 disc I had, the Rocky 4K disc that I had, did come with special features. So they've obviously ported those over to this with the, just put them all in 4K. And I can just give that to my parents. I don't need to keep that anymore. They can have it. I've got them all in 4K in Dolby Vision. Oh my god. And last but not least, which I will open up, Blackadder. Now this, I know that this is kind of a little bit of a controversial release, because it's the first time on Blu-ray, and I've seen people note that the video doesn't look great. It's because this was filmed in the BBC on tape. They used to film this on tape, and I only have the very old DVDs. I don't have the remastered DVDs, and this is a brand new set, which looks really nice. It's just going to be nice to have it on Blu-ray, even if the video-wise isn't fantastic, but I had no special features. This comes with a bunch of extras, including a fuck ton of commentaries, behind-the-scenes footage, photo galleries, ye old cunning clip compendium, deleted and extended film scenes, and every single special feature under the goddamn sun. Or the Tuscan sun, if you will. So they all come with this beautifully fold-out set, all from images throughout the whole entire franchise. It just keeps going. It's a whole thing. It's all nicely glossed out, all with discs, all with their own images, unique images. Hold on, let me just kind of show you the other side of the other one. Whew. Gotta make sure none of this stuff peels. So yes, I've actually never seen the first season. I've only heard bad things. So first season, second season, first season actually has the titles on the top: the Blackadder, Blackadder 2, Blackadder the Third. These are all Region B. Worth noting, the UK has a set as well. Blackadder goes fourth, which is the fourth season. It does actually have a title for Blackadder Rides Again, which is, I think, the documentary. That's Blackadder the Specials, which I believe comes of the Christmas special and the final episode that they did, which was actually maybe the Christmas special was the one I was thinking of. Like, they used time travel in that one, and Baldrick kills the dinosaurs. I think that's the Christmas special. I've seen that before. Blackadder Rides Again, and bonus contents on the 7th disc. So yeah, I just figured, why not? You know, I've always, when I saw they released this set in like brand new. My God, why is it not closing? I had it folded wrong. Blackadder 2 and Blackadder the Specials. So, yeah, again, very nicely put together, bound set. Very good. Yeah, I don't know. When I saw that it had got a new special restoration last year, I was like, oh yeah, that's great, even though I think it's just the same as the remastered DVDs, but just now on Blu-ray. So it's not like a 4K scan or anything or whatever. Some people have accused it of having AI upscales, and I think it might to a degree, but for the most part, again, it was filmed on tape. The best looking season is the first season because all the exteriors were shot on film, but the rest is in studio, and it looks questionable because of course it will. So I'm just happy to have it, and it's a really nice set. It doesn't have any of the region stickers, which is great, like the classification stickers, which is so unique because they had that wrapped on the plastic, obviously, because for the UK market they had it, I think, on the actual set. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all for now. I'm expecting some stuff from Arrow in a coming week or so because, you know, Jason's got to go to hell eventually. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. I'm going to take a bit of a rest. I've got video coming out the rest of the week, so not really taking a rest, but I also have already filmed those a couple weeks ago. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you kids next time. If you're in Australia and this video's out before the 28th of May or something? What is it, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th? Yeah, before the 28th of May, they've still got the buy one, get one free sale at JB. So, if you haven't already, and you're in Australia, be smart about it. If you're going to go online and do it, do separate orders, so the most expensive ones are together and the least expensive ones are together. Best way to do it, because again, I did my 2 cheap ones, $30, one bundle, my 2 $75, a different bundle, but that was in store, so I was lucky. Even when I got these last ones here, I went to the checkout and got the Tales of Adventure and Blaxploitation and got the guy to, you know, check those through, and I'm like, cool, and then here's the second bundle. So I didn't run around the store and pick them up and then go back. I just separated them, and he was like totally cool with it. So that was great. I love when they're just like not questioning any of that. Like if I put it all together, he would have just scanned it all, and I would have spent double the amount that I did. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you kids next time. Adios.